Hi, hello, welcome to my channel, Laugh, Love, Read. My name is Kayleen, but most people call me Kay, and I'm here today to talk about my August reading plans. I know we are halfway through the month and I'm very late, but one, I didn't really know if I was going to be posting videos, and two, I wasn't really sure what books I was going to be reading this month, and then when I kind of figured out what I was going to be reading, a certain book back there kind of put me in a little bit of a reading slump. So I got it all figured out now, and let's go over what books I'm going to be reading. So there are pretty much 12 books that I will be reading in August. 2 of those I've already read. I only have one physically, which is Midnight Sun, which is back there, and I've already read that. I've also read Beach Read by Emily Henry, and I'm currently reading Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno-Garcia. Struggling a little bit to get through that one, so we'll see how the rest of my reading goes. But aside from those 3, there are like 9 other books I'm hoping to be able to get through this month, which, considering how much time is left in the month, it's gonna be quite a test. But I feel like August is going to be the last month that I can get this many books in, because the semester will be starting back up and grad school is a biatch. So we will see how many books I can squeeze in this month and how many books I'll really be reading month to month going forward. So the first book that I will be reading or hoping to read, aside from Mexican Gothic, is The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. And The Song of Achilles is a book that I requested from my library over like a year ago, and I just now got it. And that's kind of the gist for all of these books. I requested them from my library forever ago, and now is when I'm getting them. So I'm really hoping to actually get to read them, because the wait list on them is insane and I don't really want to be buying a bunch of books. So getting them from the library is the best option. So I kind of have to read them within the time that I have them, otherwise I'm basically out of luck. So The Song of Achilles, which is a reimagining, I don't know if it would be a retelling because it's based in ancient Greek times. I guess if it's anything like Circe, which I've already read. So just Achilles and what happened to him and Greek mythology and all of that. So I don't know that I will enjoy this book a lot. I mean, Circe was kind of a 3.5-star read for me. Hopefully this will be better. I think the story might be more interesting. Another book that I will be reading will be Return to Sender by Julia Alvarez, and this is a story about a family that owns a farm, and they have to hire migrant workers to help them out, and it's just kind of them learning from each other and like getting along and learning about each other's cultures and the difficulties that they have. And I think it'll be a really sweet read, maybe emotional, some important topics. So yeah. There's also Yo by Julia Alvarez, or Yo, I guess, because it's about this girl named Yolanda, and it's kind of about how the people around her see her. So it's going to be from the perspective of her friends and family, and all the different ways that they see Yolanda and the different personalities and characteristics that she shows with different people. And this book has been so interesting to me because I think that as close as you may be to anybody in your life, nobody ever sees you the same. You're never quite the same person that you are with your best friend or your sister or your brother or your parents. So everybody kind of has a different image of you. So I think it'll be super interesting to read this. Then another book is No More Excuses by Aunt Amber J. Kaiser. And this is a case study or several case studies discussing rape culture and basically dismantling rape culture. I think it's something that is very important, a very important discussion that we should be having in our society, and it's something that I really want to read more on, and I think case studies are really interesting, and I can't wait to see what the book has to say about the topic. Then another book that I don't really know anything about except the name and that it was available at my library is called Tokyo Digs a Garden by Jon-Erik Lappano, I believe, and it is a children's book, and I love children's book, and every now and then I will pick out a children's book to help decompress from all of the other books that I'm reading, all of the adult topics that I'm reading about. So I think it'll be a nice break between books. Maybe if anything gets too hard, too crazy, I'll pick up this book and read it. And then another one that I'm super excited about is Sabrina and Karina by Fajardo-Anstine. And this is looks like a collection of stories about indigenous Latinx women. So super excited, being, you know, a Latinx woman myself. I am trying to really read as much as I can by other Latinx women, so I'm super excited. And I keep saying I'm super excited. I'm super excited about all of these books, clearly. I mean, I was waitlisted for them in the library and I've been waiting for them for months, so super excited about all of them. And then another book is Not Dying With You Tonight by Kimberly Jones. And this book is about two girls, one black, one white, who don't really see eye to eye and get stuck in the middle of some protests after a game in their school, and they kind of have to survive the night together to get out of this catastrophe that they're going through. So again, I think we'll have some social commentary and it should be very interesting. I think it'll definitely hit different right now, considering there have been protests going on for the Black Lives Matter movement. So I think it'll definitely hit different in this time than when the book actually came out, which is a good thing. And then last but not least, we have Queer by Meg John Barker, illustrated or cartooned. It's a cartoon graphic book by Jules Sweely. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but it's just a kind of history version, history telling, retelling, not real telling, but just a history of queer, what it means, what it used to mean, what it means today, and just a history of the LGBTQIA plus movement and how far we've gone and what more needs to be done, how much farther we need to go. And I lied. Last but not least is actually Queenie, which I'm currently reading, I would say, or listening to. So I'm reading Mexican Gothic and listening to Queenie by Candice, Carty-Williams. And this is about a girl who lives in London, and she has gotten out of a relationship that was not the best relationship, and then she gets into not the best relationships, and it's kind of her dealing with that and always attracting not the best of men and finding herself eventually, and just learning from her experiences. So yeah, those are the books that I plan on reading this month. Hopefully I get through all of them, but given that we are halfway through the month, I don't really know if I really will get through all of them. We will find out in a wrap-up, I guess. I will be doing a wrap-up video, so we'll see how many books I actually read, how many I didn't read, which ones I liked, which ones I didn't like. So until next time, bye!